This is an individual reading. What is the message for today? Someone's going to come in and change your world around a little bit. Maybe shake it up with a little bit of something that you haven't felt in a while, which is some love. A Knight of Cups comes charging in with his heart open and ready to give. He wants a change, and he wants it with you. He thinks of you as the world. He's looking at you like you are the embodiment of feminine energy. You are someone that alchemizes good and bad. The chains of water flow through her limbs while she holds down a serpent. She is beyond the living. She is the universe. She's Mother Earth. She's a vessel for life. And there is somebody at this time who is looking at you in a very amorous way, even with these cards and how they kind of popped out. You could see, even in the illustration, that this man is looking at you in such a way. You might be very different from each other. It's a very yin-yang energy, very complementary. You're not the same in a lot of ways, but you click in that way. It either works or it doesn't work when people are opposites, and this connection seems like, or at least he's looking at you, or you're also looking at him. Interestingly, you're both looking at it like it's a good change. You both kind of are looking at it like you want to make the change, and you're liking what you're seeing. You think that it could be, the Two of Pentacles is great. It's kind of, an upward spiral to success. And there's some, it's not just about love, or success, it's everything. It's the world. And he sees that in you. So again, this individual reading turns into a love reading. Oh my god. Okay, so the Princess of Cups comes out to play here. I see a brand new energy happening between you and another person, where it's going to be very lighthearted and childlike in its energy of love. I see that this person obviously is thinking of you in a way of, kind of the embodiment of what he's kind of been looking for. You both are looking for a change, and you're both looking in each other's directions for that change. Maybe you're both looking, it's not, looking at each other that counts, is standing side by side one another and looking out into the world. Having the same point of view, having the same kind of outlook in life, where you want to go. This is kind of like a teammate, in a sense. Someone that you can rely on, or that you want to rely on. You're looking for someone that could just be your rock. But this Princess of Cups gives me a very flirty, flighty, bubbly, butterflies in your stomach kind of feeling, where it's brand new energy and it's bubbling right against the surface. This is definitely a new love. Let's clarify with different cards. The Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. this Queen of Pentacles obviously might be trying to get in the way. With the Five of Swords, I'm sensing that it's kind of like an X because of just like the change of heart, the change of what people want. You know, with the Five of Swords, it's kind of like a clash of ideas or ideals, per se. You know, a clash of lifestyle, a clash of just, you know, general outlook on life. You know, what we were saying about, you know, having like someone in a forever kind of way. When you realize that maybe if you're involved with someone and you realize that this person isn't really seeing eye to eye with you, you really have to make a decision on whether or not you can live with that for the rest of your life. If you're planning on staying with them for the rest of your life, you have to really kind of evaluate both of your morals. And, you know, I feel like before you jump into a marriage, but if you're already in one, or just in a relationship dating someone, if you realize that you're clashing in like some deep-rooted ways, it's easier to just kind of, you know, it's hard to do because it might just be easy to stay with someone that's okay, but you just know that it's not the right fit or not the right person. It's hard to change, and sometimes people are forced to change because of that reason after a while. So you can either do it yourself or be forced to later, because you know that it's not really going to work out anyway. So it's kind of up to you if you want to rip the Band-Aid off and charge forward, make a change, create a different world for yourself, have a new love, a new energy of lightness, you know, floating in the clouds kind of energy. But obviously there's a Queen of Pentacles that is literally looking at him for his money. She wants all the pentacles of the land. And maybe that's why he's clashing with her. You know, this is the Knight of Cups, the Knight of love, romance, feelings, emotions, touching, hugging, kissing, poetry, you know, like kind of like senses. He's like a very sensual person. And this Queen of Pentacles is more just about money, material objects, you know, having the best of the best when it comes to like your home or your car or your clothing. So you look good on paper, you know, but when you really look at the person's soul, they're kind of just not really there, or it's just boring, you know, because all they really want is status, and that's their passion in a sense. And this Nine of Cups is like, I have so much more passion than that, you know. I want to love somebody. I don't want to just I don't want to just make money with someone. Yeah, he wants to come in and, you know, offer you something that you can't refuse. You know, like he wants to kind of come in and talk to you in a way that kind of sells himself on the idea of you and him together. Like he's gonna have to sell himself, because I think that you're looking at him in a way that you like. Maybe he was more in the Knight of Wands energy with this Queen of Pentacles. He was about work, getting things done, charging forward. You know, yeah, he's on his horse and the horse is charging. He's like doing his thing. He's working hard. He's playing hard. You know, he's leveling up with the Queen of Pentacles. But after a while, he kind of realizes that, you know, he doesn't want to be in this Knight of Wands energy. He wants to be in a Knight of Cups energy, where he can love and, you know, kind of really see change in his future. He wants a real change in his life, and I think he's like thinking about what he wants more. Maybe he's undecided. You know, I would say if someone's undecided about you, to just step away, because if a man truly is into you and he's mature and has his his stuff straightened out at least as much as possible, he's gonna make everything clear to you when it comes to him liking you. You're not going to have to wonder, you're not going to have to guess, and you're certainly not going to have to chase or like ask for answers. His men will come to you charging forward in a Knight of Wands energy, in a sense, and tell you what's up. He'll tell you exactly that, you know, he wants you, you know, and then, you know, it's up to you how you handle it and decide and react, but there's going to be no way that you're going to be guessing, you know, whether or not he likes you, whether or not he wants to be with you, any of that. That's, you know, out of the question. So I say that if there's a third person involved here, this Queen of Pentacles, whether or not he's involved with her or not, you know, maybe he's just broken up with her with, you know, the Five of Swords. But yeah, he definitely just broke up with her, I would say. This is a person that just got out of a relationship, maybe, and might be coming towards you at this time. Again, you have to be wary about people that just kind of bounce into a new relationship right away after they get out of another one. They might genuinely be excited about you, but at the same time, you become a rebound. And, you know, obviously that you put yourself up for a little bit of danger when it comes to the ex, because usually when you first break up with someone, you're kind of snooping around your ex and seeing if they're talking to someone right away or not. And if this Knight of Cups comes to you right away, when he hasn't healed himself fully, he could get you in trouble, in a sense, with this Queen of Pentacles. If she's very spiteful, she might come after you, you know, and now you're involved, and now you're messing up a chance of a good relationship with someone because of that. So I'd say hold back until this person comes towards you. If anything, you know, you'll know for sure, because it will be a resounding yes. It's not going to be something where you're going to have to guess. Four of Swords. Yeah, there's been a real big awakening, I think, in this person's mind about what this person wants. They didn't even think about it for a little bit of time, you know, trying to imagine themselves with you. And they see you like this. They see you as, you know, a good fit for them, a good yin and yang. They love you. They think that you're beautiful, but also that you embody this feminine power that they thoroughly enjoy. And then when they think of you in this light, airy, beautiful, kind of like flirty way. If they're with the Queen of Pentacles at this time, there's a lot of clashing of ideas, and he's tired of fighting. You know, she might look good on paper, she might be beautiful, she might be everything that he kind of wants, except for love. You know, so it's good enough. Most people might just take a good enough scenario. If you're really looking for love, then you have to put a death to old ways. He's been thinking about it for a while, decided that he doesn't want to be like this anymore. And, you know, there's a breakup involved with that. But he decided to come, I think he's decided to come forward, or coming forward at this time. All the cards fell out, so I'm not going to read any of them. It's like half the cards just fell out, so I don't know what that means. It's just, I think he's just done with that. It's just like a, you know, like a big breeze right before a storm. It just like blows in the window. Yeah, you know what? He was looking within, thinking about what really he wants in life, you know, really doing some deep diving in his soul, like, you know, what he really wants in life. I think he decided that his life right now is not something that he wants with this Queen of Pentacles. I think he wants a change with you, but it involves some fighting, obviously, and some breakups of bonds but he's willing to go forward and charge forward and do this because I think he's kind of like really made up his mind because he knows what he's wishing for with the star. You know, I think now that he's kind of done the research on himself about like if he sees this himself with this Queen of Pentacles forever, if this is really like someone that he wants to be with forever, and he decided that he doesn't want to be. So whatever the case is, if he's not coming to you, there's a reason. Even if he does think of you in this very loving way, he thinks there's a chance. It looks like he's kind of busy at the moment, fighting. So just be wary, you know, like, again, it's always going to be a very clear sign when someone likes you and wants to come forward to you. You're not going to have to guess. And if you're guessing that there, you know, if there's some hesitation involved on either end, or guessing, or just unclear answers of any kind, you know, do yourself a favor and give it some space. See if it comes back around, maybe with a refreshed energy at a later time. I'll pull one more card for the ending of this. Fly high and observe from above. Here you'll find a new perspective, a greater understanding, and compassion. So yeah, fly high from above, you know, like kind of stay away from what is going on with this person at this time. It's probably in your best interest because he's going to be I think he's dealing with some stuff. And you don't want to be involved with someone that just got out of a relationship. You know, maybe you're getting out of a relationship as well and you're excited about this connection, but at this time, you know, he's fighting, he's, you know, kind of, you know, rewiring his wishes, rethinking what he wants out of life. You know, when you observe from above and you don't really, you know, like get down in the trenches of fighting with somebody, or like fighting for someone's attention, fighting for someone's love, you'll realize and have a greater understanding about it. When someone flies up to you on your level, you'll know that, you know, they're ready for you, and, you know, they'll make it clear that they're ready for you. So I'll leave it there.